we are really focused on like what's that impact on our people and how that translates into new opportunities, new ways of learning, and really how can we take the human element of what we do, which is the most important part of software engineering. Like everyone gets focused, like you said in the beginning, on the tech, but we really tend to focus on the human element. With AI, we feel like this is what the trend is going to be, like this is what's going to happen, and we're going to have the opportunity to do that for our customers.
Welcome to Gen AI Talks.
When we think about AI transformation, most of the time we think about the technology and we think about replacing human work. Well, today we're going to talk about the other side of that equation. What is AI transformation when we enable, when we empower people? Scott, can you introduce yourself, your company, and what are you doing?
My name is Scott Locke. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Inferno Red Technology, and we build awesome software. We build mobile, web, AI, and we're really diehard tech geeks, though, at the end of the day.
You've been working for 3 decades in this space.
Oh, yeah.
What made you switch from, working with building systems to building a business?
Well, that's it's interesting. When we first started Inferno Red, we were really just obsessed with like building cool stuff, and I've always been entrepreneurial. So I sold water filters when I was in college. Sold exactly one to a professor, but I thought it'd be amazing to actually blend technology and software engineering with a business. And we just thought that we had the opportunity to do it. So my two co-founders, Art and Josh, we got together and we started Inferno Red, and that was the beginning 14 years ago.
What's the difference between now and this moment? How does it have any parallels to previous moments you saw in your experience? Kind of break down, where are we today?
I think that the difference here is that the speed at which things are moving, like it's insane. We're very close to the fire. So we're tuned to like the changes that are happening. And in our industry specifically, in software engineering, it's upending what the daily life of developer is like. So we are really focused on like what's that impact on our people and how that translates into new opportunities, new ways of learning, and really how can we take the human element of what we do, which is the most important part of software engineering. Like everyone gets focused, like you said in the beginning, on the tech, but we really tend to focus on the human element. With AI, we feel like this is what the trend is going to be, like this is what's going to happen, and we're going to have the opportunity to do that for our customers.
So can you talk a little bit about like how do you integrate the power of human decision making with the capability of AI in real nuanced ways?
We really tried to start to lean in on the human intelligent aspect of what we do with the artificial intelligence. So you have engineers, you have business professionals who think about the problem that needs to be solved, understand the context and nuance, and then apply the technology to it. You can use AI to help you understand the problem. You can synthesize the messaging, and it's great for that. It's amazing. I do that all the time. But you still have to stop and think, because obviously there's cases where it will just be wrong. It will just be wrong. As a human, you have to then digest it and decide what to do and make a decision.
It's really a team game, I think, that most people are missing out on with that idea. It's like, I'm going to replace all my engineers with agents. Well, you just got rid of all the novelty.
Every company is chasing this rabbit, right? How do you reduce the amount of time spent on things like, meticulous tasks and things that can be better done? And in many cases, we'll write better code. So your senior level developers, like our team, can focus on the architecture and the engineering and those types of things. So in this case, like when you start to put those things together, it's not actually replacing engineers, it's improving and enhancing and creating opportunities for engineers. And that's the part that a lot of people are missing. Like there's a lot of hype and noise about like it's taking our jobs. But then when you slow down and you start, okay, well, where's the real opportunities? We can deliver value faster. We can, without any compromise to quality. And like, that's what matters. Now we can actually say, hey, look, we are actually operating more efficiently. We're going to have more time to understand more about the business, focus more on features, and there's no compromise for the quality. But that productivity spike that you get and that feeling of like shipping something that people are going to use matters to people.
Can you speak to like where you're seeing agents really come together cohesively with humans?
I think that it is still something that's being experimented with. It isn't like, your agents have taken over, booking flights and ordering, your tickets for movies and things like that. I think that as people are starting to understand like where the use cases are, and then applying that to the problems that they need to solve, I think that that's going to happen more in 2026.
If you take this world where we're having agents really be combined with human capability versus replacing, where do we end up?
I mean, I think I can speak to like at least on the software engineering side of the world that we're going to have, again, human intelligence at the forefront, architecture, software engineering techniques, 30, 40 years of experience at that point, which is guiding and context engineering and improving all of the all the proofs true as part of the process. And that process, that human process, that's a part that our team is amazing at, and the part that, we win our work not because we're like amazing at a specific technology. It's because we understand the people on the process. And that's that's where I think the agents are going to just enhance and make things better.
Scott, how can people follow you in the company and stay in tune?
InfernoRed.com. Follow us at our website. And that's the best. Follow me on LinkedIn, Scott Locke. Easy to find. I'm very easy to find.
Thank you, Scott.
I appreciate it.
What a time.
Thank you.
Big ideas, real tools, bold moves. That's what Gen AI Talks is all about. Don't miss what's next. Subscribe and explore more in our Gen AI community.